Hey friends and family, welcome to Marcie Creates. This is Marcie, and today I have Didi's Deluxe Bead Box, April 2024 edition, Pastel Bliss. And as you can see, we've got gorgeous, gorgeous components, as always with Didi's box. They're always so well thought out and gorgeous. I mean, I just love all the colors in this pastel blend. And some very unique things. I love these laser cut pieces. Aren't those neat? So I can't wait to do earrings. These are also very lightweight too. And just this one's fun. I love this. I know there's probably been some unboxings you've already watched. So I'm just going to pick out some of my favorite pieces. I love this. These are very cool. Can't wait to use those. I love the connector. And I love the charm, the bonus piece. It says, love yourself first. I love it. And then I couldn't bring myself to pull the strand apart yet. The check, she always does a custom check strand, and I love this. So I wanted to keep it intact before I did anything with it. And then I just arranged, you know, the pastel pretties, as I'm calling them, around. The wood pieces are nice as grounding to all this color. Then we have some beautiful heart chain bead caps, and I love these little 60s looking petal flowers. And then these I love this component where you've got the loop. It looks like a bead cap already made for you, but you have a loop, so that's just begging for dangles, and nice loop at the top. So I thought it'd be fun to do some earrings. I did start doing a few little, started making some dangles. I'm anticipating doing some dangles and some earrings. And I use these really short, I think these are 1-inch ball head pins. And they are, they're good for doing these little, not the wire wrap loops, but just the basic loops. So I just, in the interest of time, grabbed a pile and added them already to some beads just so the video wouldn't be so long. And then I went to my stash. Of course, I wanted to add some things. And I found this beautiful periwinkle pipe chain from Silver Silk. It's in his, if you want to buy it, I will link it, but Neil always has on his website what he calls a pop-up shop to coordinate a lot of times with other boxes out there, and I believe he did this one for the Strawberry Fields Jesse James Beads box, which I have started making things, but I haven't done a video on it yet, but stay tuned for that. So I may use some of this. I also have my favorite stringing material, Softflex. And I thought the white quartz would be great for this. And then I have some assorted seed beads that I found kind of in these pastel colors that I would love to use in some earrings. So we are going to probably use these as well. As you have been aware, I haven't been on the video for a while. It's been a crazy couple of weeks, and I had to. As I'm talking, I'm gonna get these arranged. My desk fell apart. There's a lot of things that happened. So I think I may have mentioned, if you're part of our Facebook group, you know, I just said a whole host of things happened. Well, it got really hot here, and we don't have air, and that just will suck the life out of you right there. We do have a kind of a temporary solution where we put in a portable little unit that wheels around that's in our living room, and that's fine for now. But we're probably going to have to get a few more to get through summer. But for now, we're all right. And then I haven't really been getting any sleep because I got for those of you who are new to the channel, had some sleep study done and had to have one of those sleep machines. Well, I couldn't get it to work. I had wrong masks. I had to keep buying masks, which they're not cheap. And finally, I think we got a solution. So the last 4 nights, I've actually been able to use the machine, and I have to say, I am feeling loads better. Oh, and then I told you about my desk breaking. Yeah, I replaced my desk, and we put that together, and it fell on my foot. So I have, I'm lucky I still have my toes, and I had shoes on. So just helpful hints from Heloise. Don't ever do anything like that with bare feet. Not that I would, but I mean, if I didn't have shoes on, I would probably have been in the hospital. So I'm just making myself a little pile here. So anyway, a lot going on. And before I knew it, you know, a bunch of days went by without a video. But I think somebody had put in the comments, well, life intervenes with life, and that couldn't be more true. So anyway, I'm happy to say I'm back. Relatively good shape and getting sleep. So that's always a good thing. So I thought today, now that we're getting down to business here, we would do some earrings because I'm itching to play with these. I'm itching to do some seed bead work with some of these components. Oh, and let's do this. Let me just show you some things I'm thinking about for a necklace, which I think I'll do a separate video. But I want to take this pipe chain and I want to do some wire work where I've got wire here and with some dangles, and then use some bead caps and do some beading up the side. This is the pipe chain that you can put the soft flex through, and then I will do maybe like a chained end. So 3 different stringing materials. I'm really finding that I enjoy that combination. I've done that. If you've checked out any of my Goddess series work, do check it out if you haven't. I did a 10-week Goddess series, and I used a lot of this silver silk mixed with the soft flex, and then I also added chain in a lot of them, and it really is a really cool combination. So do check that out. So I want to give a shout out to you all for being patient. Thank you so much for your kind words. I never like to go very long without doing a video, but sometimes, you know, things happen. And, yeah, I had to get through a lot to get here where I could get into a position to make more videos. Also, I've changed my lighting. So do let me know in the comments if you like this lighting. I had to get a totally new desk, like I said. And this one I was able to clip lights to where they're not on my desk and I'm not bumping into them. And they're pretty bright. So I hope that that you can see well. And I'm just taking apart this really pretty strand. These are custom strands that Stella does for the Didi's Deluxe bead box. If you've never purchased her boxes before, they are available the 12th of the month, and I would recommend joining her Facebook group, which I will link, because that's when you find out, you know, when she's got the next mystery box ready to go. And they do sell out fast, FYI. But I did see this last month, because word's spreading about how wonderful her boxes are, that she did more than she's ever done. So, you know, the community's growing. And as you can see why, these are all so gorgeous. So tonight, let's see. So let's do, I'm going to play with these for earrings. And I think, I mean, these are so colorful. I'm not going to do a ton to them, but I thought it'd be kind of cute to take these little guys and hang these from here and then maybe just do one bead or a bead in the center. I haven't really, I guess you could do either. I guess it's up to you, but I kind of like the whole empty. So maybe we will, maybe I'll grab the purple. That's fun. I thought about putting these guys in there, but again, I mean, you could do that. That's an idea. I think I don't want to keep that empty. So let's see. And then we'll use some bead caps from the strand. Oh, and I'm going to show you another idea I had. Thinking about a head to a necklace. This guy, it kind of looks like, it looks kind of nautical with the spokes. But then you got this fun, this is really fun. I thought this would be cool. Right in the middle there. What do you think? Let me know in the comments if you like that. This is gorgeous. I think I'm going to use this in an asymmetrical piece or possibly a bracelet. Haven't really decided yet. So I have some ideas. Oh, so in addition to, pardon me, I'm trying to get myself situated. In addition to a new desk, I got a new chair. So my chair I was using has the, sorry, I'm trying to get comfortable. Has the armrests, and they were getting in my way too. I was banging into the armrests, and that was one of the reasons why I was dropping lots of beads while I was working. So anyway, I really haven't made any jewelry either in quite some time because of all the other stuff going on. So I'm going to be a little rusty today. Bear with me. So to attach these guys, I think I'm going to do use some jump rings. And then I'm going to do some wire wrapping for these guys. So let me get my pliers. I love the mystery boxes, and I love these. They're always so well thought out, like I said. And I absolutely get so excited. I was so excited when I got these. You just know something fun's going to be in it. So I'm just attaching these. I think these are 4mm jump rings that I'm using. That's cute. Oh, that jump ring needs to be adjusted. See, I'm a little, you know, when you don't do something for a few weeks, it went by fast for me, but I hope y'all been doing well. And I want to say welcome to my I have a lot of new subscribers, which is so ironic because I've been so silent the last couple of weeks. But I'm so glad that you're here. And of course, my regular viewers, my people who've been here with me a lot from the beginning. So glad you're here. I missed you too. I did let people know on the Facebook group. Now, if you're new and you haven't joined my Facebook group, that's pretty much where I communicate what's going on. So if you don't see a video for a while, I will communicate there if anything's going on. And then if you're a subscriber, or if you're not a subscriber but thinking about it, I can also communicate through the YouTube communications. Aren't those cute? You know, it occurred to me that it would also be adorable to put one in the middle. So that's an option. Let me just cover that. Cute? I think so. Well, you could do two. But I really want to use a couple of these for, I think I have more. Should be one more. Yeah, there it is. I want to use a couple of these for either another pair of earrings or connectors as necklaces. So let me just put those to the side. All right, so now all we have to do is some wire wrapping. Yeah, but do join the Facebook group if you'd like. It's under Marcie Creates. Again, I'll put a link. I'm going to do some 20 gauge wire here to do my wire wrapping. We're just going to do a simple wire wrap. All right. So next week, I hope to get a few more videos out during the week. So I don't know what days, you know, it just depends on, a lot of changes happened at work, so it just depends on my day before the evening. Evenings are generally when I make my videos. Pardon me, I gotta scoot up. Okay, so if you subscribe and you click the notification bell, then you'll know the next time I have one up. All right, so we're just going to do some simple wire wrapping. Yeah, where that dust landed on my foot, I am black and blue. Many shades of blue, which I love blue, but not on my feet. I don't recommend it. I don't recommend it. Also, I said a lot of really unladylike things when that desk landed. I'm just grateful I had shoes on. Woo! Both my dogs scampered. They were scared. They thought they did something. I had to reassure them later. Now, I'm not doing a bunch of wraps here. I'm just doing a few. Sometimes you just want to make a very straightforward, simple pair of earrings. Just trying to get this piece tucked in. I may have cut it a little too soon, but with a little finagling, I should be able to tamp that down. Let me go this way. Come on. Okay. Sometimes you gotta coax it. I could probably tap that in a little bit more, but right now I'm gonna add this. Once I add the bead, maybe I can get a better grip on it. And these bead caps fit perfectly on these bicones. These are really pretty bicones too. They're softly faceted, and I love the colors. They look very juicy. Is that the right word? But these, what's nice about this is it's going to be a nice long big earring, but it's not going to be heavy. So we'll add our ear wires next. Now, one thing you want to pay attention to if you're new to making earrings, so my ear wires are going to be the French ear wires. I should probably show you before I... I like to buy them, I buy these on Amazon in a kit. And it's kind of nice because it has those little rubber guys to keep the earring from sliding off your ear. And these are just real simple to use. Of course, there's lots of different kinds of ear wires out there, but I like these. But they do face forward. So if you're making earrings and you want this to be facing forward, you have to think about which way the loop needs to go. So you want the loop to go this way, where the round part can be seen, so that you can hook and it'll hang right on your ear. So that's what we're going to do now. You can do some fine tuning, so don't freak out if you're making a pair and they don't align exactly. You can always adjust it. I always have to, because of course sometimes it's not aligned perfectly. So we've got this, and we're gonna bend this way. Okay, so now we're gonna do our loop. And I'm using 20 gauge wire. I like using, I find that a nice sturdy wire, but it's not hard to wrap with. Some of the higher gauges are, well, they won't fit through your beads, first of all, but also they're harder to wrap with. And I'm going to do more wraps at the top. I always like to cut in the back too, so the cut end isn't showing. So here is our earring. Oops. I'm trying to line it up. You can see that's facing, so where you can see the loop. And we're just going to attach our ear wire right through that loop. And then I like to take the bent nose pliers and grab this little piece and wiggle it till it touches the other wire. And there you have it. So I'm going to do the other one a little quicker. So I always start with a decent kind of bend, and then make our loop like that, and open. I'm slowing down for new folks. Okay. Sometimes I go fast and I'm yapping and I don't pay attention, so I don't want anyone to be left out. You can speed me up if you know, if this is not news to you, of course. You can skip ahead and fast forward. All right, I think I did this one better on this side. I don't think I'm at the tuck in quite as hard as the other one. Okay. These are really pretty too, these bead caps. They're kind of lacy looking. I think they're really pretty. All right, earring number 2, and again, we want to do our loop so that it's facing. So we're gonna make sure we kind of lined up here and bend. Both my dogs are in here, and I think somebody's snoring. So if you hear snoring, it's probably Cha-Cha. She likes to snore. She'll also probably sneeze because it's super nice out today, and she wanted to go out a bunch of times. And yesterday we had a ton of rain, so nobody could go out yesterday. And I was supposed to go to brunch with my sister, but I just couldn't. was so tired. Part of my family went with her, but I stayed in bed yesterday. And rested. But I'm feeling better. I'm getting much more sleep now that I have this machine. To give you an idea, so I got a diagnosed with the sleep apnea. I was stopping breathing hundreds of times in a matter of a couple of hours. That's my mom cooking. She's blending something. Anyway, I only stop breathing twice an hour on average with this machine. It makes a huge difference. So I'm not going to be joining any Olympic teams anytime soon, but my energy level is much better, which I need because I'm a busy girl. Okay, so here I'm going to zoom in. This is our first pair of earrings. Those are fun, right? They're very lightweight. Again, this is laser cut. You can see the design on the back. But they're fun. How cute would that be with the sundress? And again, this little flower piece would be very cute in the hole. So if you got this box, give that a try. Or if you have things similar to this, give that a try. And I'm going to take a quick break. The natives look like they're restless and may need to go out. And then we're going to do another pair of earrings with our beautiful Pastel Bliss Didi's Deluxe bead box. See, it'll be just 1 second for you, but it's going to be a few minutes for me. Okay, so I'm back. And I thought we'd do some kind of fun multicolor earring next. Not that the other one wasn't. But I want to use these guys and this cute heart chain. And let's see. Maybe we'll do some of these pearls. Nope, actually, let's do these guys. And some of these. Maybe we'll do a bead cap at the top. And then maybe hang these. I was thinking hanging these from this little guy. Thoughts. So I'm thinking 3 each. So let's see. Maybe, and do we want to do them all the same length? I don't think so. I think I want to do them separate lengths. So maybe we'll do 7 links on one. It's a shame to cut any one of these, but you got to. So there's 7. Okay. This is really thin chain, so it's not hard to cut. Some chain is, you got to use the other type of cutters so you don't ruin your nippers. I think they're called nippers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's do 9. 7, 9, and 5. I think is what I'm going to do. Yeah. So the that brunch place, where my family went for brunch, I got all these texts afterwards from my niece and my sister telling me I dodged a bullet. Apparently the food was not that great. But you know, I looked at their menu online and they were not cheap. But somebody ordered pancakes. I think it was my nephew. And if you can believe this, which you probably can, it was like a stack of 3 pancakes. They had burned one of the pancakes and put it at the bottom like nobody was going to notice. So, my sister was not happy. And I guess she ordered a salad and it was all like soggy. But they were charging a lot of money for just simple, you know. Oh, and then the thing that made me laugh the hardest, though, was the bacon. I guess somebody ordered bacon, and the bacon was burnt but floppy. And my sister's comment was, how do you have floppy bacon that's burnt? It was hilarious. But anyway, they had, I guess, not good, and the service, I guess, wasn't good either. So you add all that up to not a very good experience. And, you know, burnt pancakes and bacon that defies the laws of physics. Not fun. So, I'm sorry I missed seeing my family, but I'm not sorry that I missed the meal, because it sounds like it was a fiasco. Okay, so I've got my my chain, and like I said, I made some drops earlier, or I started making drops. So I think we will do 3 drops. Let's see. I actually think it'd be fun to mix these. Let me do like a miracle bead in the orange there. I think that's cute. Maybe we'll do the longest one on the longest chain. And also orange and blue are opposites on the color wheel. And I think that's always a nice idea. You can even apply the principles, of course, to pastel. Pastels are they're just the regular colors with white added. So blue with white, orange with white, get you that sherbet shade, and then purple with white, get you this pretty lavender, and then this sky blue is blue with white. So just a little color theory there for you. Threw that in. And I think also once I make let's see, so then the question becomes, now I can't wire wrap these because they're little, but what I was doing, I'll show you real quick. Let me grab this orange one. So I bent these at an angle, these little short, they're pretty short, and it's a little hard on the thumb, so I don't know that I recommend. I usually use a larger head pin, but I had these from, I think I got these as a complimentary something or other from something I ordered. And so I hadn't used them, and I thought, well, I'll use them because they're already pre-cut. But I am having to cut just a tiny bit right here, just to make sure the loop looks decent. But we're just going to do regular loop, which in this case, we're just going to walk this back once we've done our angle, what do you call it? Once we've folded it over our bead. And once we get these made, then we'll open them up just slightly and attach them to the heart chain. You could also add you could add a round, what am I trying to say? Wait, words are hard today. Jump ring. There it is. I found my words. Jump ring to the end of it, but I think the heart, I don't want to take away from the hearts, so I'm going to try to not do that. If it was just regular chain, I wouldn't probably have a problem with it, but if you want to, do it. I'll just add more to it. That was my mom sneezing. Uh-oh, and Ginger's getting in trouble. This one looks a little rounded. Oh no, bending these. I probably maybe should have warmed the wire a bit. Those weren't easy to bend over. And I have little short fat thumbs, so it doesn't really work sometimes. Purple. Now we're on to our blue. It's a pretty blue. I just like the softness of pastels. They're very calming, aren't they? There's our blue. And one more. Okay. Now, having said that, probably when I attach it to this, I will use a jump ring. So let me pull out a few jump rings. I think I'm going to do 4mm again. This is really nifty. I got this on Amazon as well. Comes in different finishes. Recommend it. Just put in jump rings, or if you want. Sorry guys, I'm sliding off my new chair. That's not good. I'm wearing some extra silky pants today. They make me slide off the couch too. One time I fell off my bed wearing them. I should probably give them away because they might be dangerous. They might be too dangerous for me to wear. They just, I don't know what their material they're made out of. It's not silk, but nonetheless, I slip around in them. Okay, so back to our regularly scheduled program. I guess we're not going to use seed beads today, but stay tuned because we are going to use them in a necklace. So next video I want to make a necklace with this, and we'll use those then. So I'm going to move these actually, just so I have a little more room. Okay. All right, so our 9-piece, I believe that's this one. Then we've got 7, and then 5. So we're gonna do orange. Let's put the purple on the 7 and the blue on the 5. All right, so let's attach. And I'm just literally, sorry about that. I hope that wasn't totally off camera. Let me move this. See, a little rusty. Bear with me. So I'm just gonna open up this loop just slightly by twisting. You can see that's open a little bit, and we're gonna just slide it onto one of these little hearts. See that? Easier than threading a needle. So there's our first dangle. We'll just keep doing that. Now that one's slightly open, so I want to make sure that's shut so it doesn't slide off, because these this heart chain is pretty fine. So I may have to wiggle this closer. Yeah, there we go. And Same thing with this one. See how that little piece is open a little bit? I'll make sure that that's shut, so our chain doesn't slide off, or it doesn't slide off the chain, I should say. All right, then we're going to take our 4mm jump ring. We're going to open this up. I think I'm going to slide. I hear my dogs getting in trouble in the kitchen. They don't leave my mom alone when she's cooking because they're just waiting for something to drop. I'm sure those of you who have pets know what I'm talking about. And yeah, I think somebody just scampered in here. Nope. I heard somebody. All right. Sunday is kind of my mom's cooking day. You know, we like to get a lot of stuff cooked for the week because we both work. And she's trying to do that without interference, but sometimes we have to put the little gate up because the dogs get underfoot. All right, so this is attached. Oh, that's cute. Isn't that cute? All right, let's do the rest of this one. And then what I might do is this one off camera, and then I'll come back and see you, but I think I like the way that looks. And the question is, oh, but we've got this pink too. Let me think about this a minute. Maybe add two, because we don't have any pink down here. Maybe, should we add some yellow or green? Am I getting too pastel? I think I'm just not gonna gild the lily. I think I think the pink's okay. I don't think I want to do another color. And maybe we'll do this. And then we'll put the bead cap down here. Okay. All right, so let's just see what that looks like. We can always change it. We're just doing the top here, so it's not like we have to redo the whole thing if we don't like it. I say we, but I can't hear you, but I'm sure. I know you guys talk to the screen. I do too when I'm watching people make jewelry, so you're probably like, no, yes, no, I like that. I like that. Can't hear you, sorry. I can feel it though. I can feel it. I do the same thing. Boy, my wire doesn't want to cooperate. Always a heckler. Always. All right. So again, we're just going to do some wire wrap loops to attach our beads. Oh, next week too is it's the Jesse James beads. I think it's called Beads and Blooms. If you guys are subscribed to, if you're taking those classes, which I am, that's starting next week. There's the Great Bead Extravaganza going on with Softlex. I think they're collaborating with a bunch of different companies right now. Lots going on. Oh, for those of you who watch Elsbeth or commented, I don't know if you saw this week's this week's episode, but she was wearing lobster. You know what? I'm really focused in here, aren't I? Sorry about that. She was wearing a lobster jacket that I am obsessed with. Elsbeth, the show, I think it's on CBS, that has Carrie Preston, who I love. Anyway, I'm now looking for lobster beads so I can make some lobster earrings. Yes, I fell in love with that. Up here, I think I'm just going to do a plain loop. I'm not going to do a wire wrap loop. So I'm just going to push that to the side. I do keep my scraps to make little things out of, or if I need an extra wire in something to maybe make, you know, this type of one. It's so little, but you would be surprised. Sometimes you need a little piece of wire in something so that something else stays tight. So just FYI on that. And then let's walk this back. But yeah, Elsbeth, I loved the episode. If you're not watching that show, I highly recommend it. It's so fun and very entertaining. And she wears the cutest, quirkiest clothes, which, you know, I'm always looking for earrings and jewelry on TV shows. Uh-oh. Somebody's in trouble. Hang on. I think I better go get some furry children before they go into timeout. Hang on. Oh, yeah. Furry children. They were right underfoot. Hey, you two are incorrigible. Incorrigible. All right. Back to our regularly scheduled program. I walked to the kitchen. I said, Mom, I think everybody knows you're not happy with the dogs. She's like, oh, I'm sorry. I'm like, don't be sorry. It's kind of entertaining. All right. I'm sure that's not the first dog to get in trouble. These are not the first dogs to get in trouble on a YouTube video. The little rascals. They want treats all the time. They did, to be fair, they did just go out, so. And they smell yummy things. My mom's a good cook, so that's actually a compliment to her. So what do we think of these fun guys? I like these. I need more of these components. I really like these with the loop down there. You don't have to make your own. That's really cute. Let me make the other one off camera just so this video isn't 5 years long, and then we'll take a look at what we've made. All right, see you in just a second. All right, so here are our finished earrings. Still have some dangles, which I'll play with on another project, or I'll save it for our necklace. I haven't really decided yet, but these turned out very well. I really love the movement in these. I love this heart chain, and it really is kind of sparkly too. I notice when it plays with the light, so it has a little bit of sparkle, which I wasn't expecting, which is really kind of a nice bonus. And I love this piece right here. I need more. I'm gonna go check Didi's online bead shop to see if I can get more of those. Beautiful check flower bead, and we've got our Hishi bead. This is a ocean blue jade that's dyed, and a little pastel matte pink check bead, and then our French bead wire. Also not very heavy, because this chain's really light. The only heaviest component is probably this guy because it's metal, but the rest of this is not very heavy. So if you don't like wearing heavy pieces, but you like a statement piece, this is very, very easily wearable. And then this is also very light too. This is for our more boho hippie types, with the 60s flower. I love this. Is very psychedelic looking, and I love this very softly faceted bicone glossy, juicy kind of purple. Really pretty. So, fun earrings. You got a couple of stories out of me. You got some drama with the dogs. They're so funny. They're hiding under the covers now. I have blankets in my bead room, and they know they got in trouble, so they're hiding. It's okay, girls. They're spoiled rotten. They're not hurting for anything, but we've got the baby gate up, so they can't get underfoot. I'm gonna scoot in a little so you can get a better view of these. Thank you so much for watching. Thanks for your patience over the last couple of weeks. Thank you for subscribing. Do check your subscriptions. I keep hearing people think they're subscribed to stuff, and they are, and I know this has happened to me, where you subscribe and then somehow you get kicked off your subscription, or it gets deleted somehow. I don't know why that is. I'm not sure what glitch there is in the YouTube universe, but I'm not the first and only channel that's happening to. And I'm not the only subscriber that's happening to. So just double check and make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss anything. Do click the notification bell so you get notified when I come out with a new video. And with that, I'm going to say good evening. I hope you all have a wonderful evening or morning or afternoon, whenever it is you're watching this. Please stay safe, take care of yourselves and your families, and I will see you on the next video.